Hello, people of fans of Mr. Challenges, aka me. I don't know how to start out videos. Honestly, I would usually say hello, people, but this video is different. This is meant to be like a hello. My fucking audio just cut out. What the fuck? I saw it going down, and then I'm like, what? I'm still talking. I'm not covering Twist today. I will be teaching you guys how to play Blind by Korn. The best way I can. I will try to play the full version of Blind on my channel. Mr. Challenge with the Music, it should be in the description, the ad for it or whatever. I don't know, it's weird. But click on that, go subscribe. I've already made a couple videos on it, me comparing Metallica albums. I should be able to make a video comparing Untitled songs, the Korn album called Untitled, their songs, and a couple mashups, aka instrumentals. You put instrumentals with vocals, and just mash it together. But besides the point, well, that is beside. I was gonna start out this video playing it "Are you ready?" Doesn't look like the master's up that much. Maybe I should put it closer to my computer somehow. I don't really have the best way of picking up music because I don't have one of those things I plug into my computer. I was gonna start out the video like that, the build up of Blind. But I would have to practice that for an hour, and I don't want to. And this is me showing you guys how to play James Monkey Schaefer's parts of Blind, because that's what I've learned. So first thing you need is a 7-string guitar. You don't have one? There is a 6-string version, but I'm not covering both today. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Also, you have to tune everything down by one step. I usually use steps instead of the tuning. I believe it's called D standard. Because I'm very stupid when it comes to this stuff. I don't understand tuning. I can, E standard. Yeah, I know what E standard is, but yeah. So, the song starts out with the C, F, the G, D, G, B. I'm very fucking bad at this. So, the D string you should be holding on to. The G string it should be 3, and then the B string, or now A, would be 5. So, by the way, everything set down, it's A, D, G, C, F, A, D. The extra A, aka this, is the 7th string, by the way. I don't think I need to tell you this. Also, some parts I will alter because I feel like it's better. This song has mostly been revised a lot. This was just revised. I don't know. Wasn't that last week? Yeah, last week. What did they change? Just reverting some changes. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so the beginning goes basically like that till the breakdown. So usually at the start, usually you wanna the metronome for this song or at the beginning is the ride cymbal, I believe it's called. So that da 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 da, not the t, but the louder bit, the t t t t. Usually that's when you would play. So usually, which would be every 4 normal ride hits. So it'd be. If you want, you can mute the E string by holding your hand over your the bottom of your pinky finger, which I usually use my pinky finger for the 5. I use my middle for the 3 and my pointer finger for the 2. You can mute that E string with your pinky and like do alternative picking without having to make sure you don't hit the E. It looks like way more like the recording, but then again, if you just want to do down picking. So whenever Head kicks in with I usually like to do this to like keep a beat, is to do, instead of that on the 7 string or the B string, I would do on my D string, I would do 2 3 2 3, like 0 0 2 0 3 0 2 0 3, and then I would go back to, so it would be something like this. Can do that on the 7 string, but it's way harder and way more difficult to get back to your position. So yeah, I'm not good at timing, but yeah, do a metronome. Either do a metronome or play to this, because my house fucking shaking. And I'm not even playing fucking anything. My fucking brother's just jumping down, up and down, because I'm playing music or something, I don't know. So after that, you can either do what I did, you can just play both parts, like, usually I either use my pointer. Usually you can do that, but I recommend doing your pointer on 2, keeping it secluded to 2, and then making your middle finger on 3. So it'd be like, so it's like faster, I guess. But yeah, you don't have to do what I do. Like, it's just for me to keep time a bit. It's not big. You don't have to do it. My first like problem with the tabs is this. I feel like this is how it goes. Usually I just play without palming. But you can't. I think you can palm mute. It might add more effect, but I usually don't because it doesn't matter for me. I don't hear the biggest difference. So my other problem with this is I don't like. Sometimes like that. Oh no, that. I can hear the da 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 da, but still like I don't like doing that. So some people do. So I usually just go to the 6th fret. Usually you want to use your pointer and middle on 2 and 3 again. You can either use your middle finger or like any finger. Usually I use my middle finger because I don't know, for the 6th, which you hit 6 4 times. I just do. So there's 3 ways you can do it. Either way, I don't think it matters that much. It's just preference, kind of. The chords do add a bit more effect. I will say that. It adds a bit more effect. So, here's the hard part of the song, in my opinion. This. I hate doing this, but I also love it. Like, if you just play it normally, like... It's so fucking, like, clean, but it's so heavy. It feels so dark and doomy and gloomy, but it's so clean. It's like, the fuck is this? Like, fucking going full on stupid. So yeah. So, your E string will be open, or your D string, your low E will be open, and then both, A and D will be, D? Yeah, A and D will both be on 2. And then what your pointer finger, which you can put your middle finger on either both of the 2, or use your ring finger and your middle. I usually use my ring and middle. Just feels better for me. But if you want to do it that way, then you're gonna have to practice a bit more, I would say. But yeah. Then your pointer finger on 1 of the G string. And then your B string should be open. So it sounds something like this. You will have to, I recommend like just playing out the strings like this. Did you get it right? Okay, so the next one is technically a power chord. So you should have your pointer, in my opinion, on 1 of the E string, and then you can put both on A and D 3 for your pinky and ring, and then put your middle on the on 2. Sorry, I had a brain fart. Sometimes I just don't care. Sometimes I don't even add the 2. You can just do... It doesn't add that much when you add 2. It's also harder to do the 2. But you should most likely do... But 2 should be usually a middle finger on G. Yeah, then your B and E, high E string should be open. High B and E. So yeah. And then you switch between those a lot every... It does seem like it's played way more softer than I usually play. Like I usually play... But it sounds like more like... So, for the next part, it's pretty easy. Like, for what it is, it's easy. It's a bit fast, but it's pretty... It will take practice. I'm still not able to do it that fast. It's 100 beats per minute, so it's not fast, but it's still like, it seems faster than it really is, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to do this that well. Like, you can hold. It's a very. I think alternative picking would be good. I don't know, this being familiar. But, so first of all, I don't really. Thankfully you should, but sometimes I don't. It's preference. It does matter. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about to talk about. I fucking forgot something back here. This. Just do this halfway through it, aka like 1/3 the way through. You want to stop. So usually, if you're jumping around, you want to like stand up. So when you're going. The way like you can pick yourself up if you get messed up. But back to this. So you want to put your pointer finger on 5 of B, and then your pinky on 7 of A and D. So no, not A D, E A. Low B, 5. I'm fucking this up. Pinky on E and A of 7. So it should sound something like this. So you want to keep that shape of a power chord. For the start, you just do hit 1, and then you do that, but slide over to 8. So your pointer fingers on 6 of B, and your E and A should be 8 of E and A should be covered with your pinky. So it should sound something like this. And then you want to go back to your power chord on 5, the same one as before, and just hit that twice. And then you wait a bit, and then. So you would hit the 7 power chord again, and then slide to 8 power chord again. But when you slide over, you don't go back. You instead hit the you go up a string, so your pointer's on E of 6, and then your pinky should be on the 8 of B and A and D. So it should sound something like this, all put together. This part put together. I think this line does have to do with. I don't know. It's very weird for me. I suck at timing. But then the second measure, you would do you don't add the first one. Instead, you instantly do the slide, and then you hit the 5 power chord again. Then hit the 5 power chord again after waiting again. Slide again. But instead, you want to go to the 4 power chord. So your pointer finger's on 4, and your pinky should be on E and A. So it should sound something like the second measure. So the first and second should sound something like this together. Okay, then you want to repeat the first measure again, just without the starting set 5 power chord. But at the last measure of this little section, you want to do the basic slide, then hit the 5 power chord again, 5 power chord again, slide. Then you want to put your fingers. I usually use middle on 6, and then pointer on 5, and then no fingers on 0, obviously. So 6 on E, 5 on I'm fucking having a stroke, sorry. So 6 E, 5 A, and 0 G. No, B. So you want to use your middle finger for 6, pointer finger for 5, and no finger for 0. So it should, and it's a power chord. So this entire little section should sound something like this. That little thing at the end is a bit hard to hit. I will, if you don't get any of this, what I'm saying, it's okay. Then you want to repeat the verse part, aka the same chords I told you. Then you want to go back to this again. But after the little bridge, instead you want to hit the again, pointer, and middle finger for 2 and 3, and then 6 would be a middle finger. So it'd be, and of course, 2, 0, 3, 0, 2, 0, 3, 6, 6, 6, 6. I don't know how to do this. Like, this part is a bit hard for me. No one will really notice, but it's a harmony, pick harmony, or whatever it is. So you would want to put your pointer finger on between 5 and 6. You would want to put it on that and then do it twice. So it'd be like. I mean, you can also test it your own way for palm muting. Do you want it to sound like this? Or like this? It depends what you think is better, but people might not notice. Like, average people just listening to the concept, they wouldn't notice, I would say. So, I think you can't, it's technically this is, I don't know, is monkey rhythm or lead? I don't know. But if you want to do the same, well, not the da, but you can't do it if you're doing head or a me monkey, but it's really like you shouldn't, because technically that's not your part. Get out of here, not your part. And then you do the verse part again, from 74 to 80, you know. If you didn't pick that up, I don't know. I don't fucking know about that part. That part doesn't seem right. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem right to me. Yeah, it's very hard to pick that up. So you don't have. I would say you could either keep the power chord, which I don't think you should because it's not going along with the song, or the tab, which I'm not either. So, but when I perform this song for like my family, I usually don't include that part because it's like so minuscule. But if you want to, it adds emphasis if you're playing with the actual recording, which most times I don't because like it's a hassle to put it on, trying to listen to it while playing. Sometimes for me, about like looking at it. So do what you want to do, okay? But you want to do the same power chord that you did on 7, but with 3. So it'd be. So you would want to wait between the 5, but then you want to go down to a 1 power chord, and then you want to do that faster. So it'd be like, and then you would want to go back to the original like breakdown part. So I'm gonna do. Nope. Then you want to go back to the breakdown part, which I think if you just do these 2 parts, it's okay. Just wait a bit because some people might not catch that. So you would just want to do these parts. This part seems more like it would feel more in the song, but these 2 parts, I don't know. Like I usually don't play this part. I don't even think I really looked at this part because it's like so minuscule. But then again, if you want to get every little detail, then that would be there. So it also says it's palm muted, so it'd be like. Yeah, that seems better. Like I said, it is really hard to get your fingers into this position once you get out of it. So, if you don't want to do this again, you don't have to. Sometimes when I'm like in a rush or nervous playing this song for people, I usually like switch between the or the or the I swear to gosh, the fucking 1 of E is the same thing as 6 as B. So technically you could do the same thing, but like I prefer doing the 6. It just feels like it adds so much more emotion for me, or just like it feels better for me. I don't know. But at the end of the song, it's lead guitar. It's a lot of these like real weird things, which like. Which usually I don't do, so yeah, but that's practically the entirety of holy shit, 29 minutes. Okay, that makes sense. But that's Blind by Korn. Any questions? No? Goodbye. Well, if you don't think this is good, tell me why. If the audio isn't good, which it seems like it's okay, but still, hopefully I said it good enough. My other videos I will be trying to cover every Korn. So next would be ball tongue. I will try to learn it on camera. I might try to do a lesson on it, and then I might make an actual version of it. I do want to do predictable first because it does have a very nice riff to like practice on. Then again, give credit to Korn. This isn't my music. As much as it seems, the band where it says band Korn, that's on me. I'm not Korn. I fucking wish I was. I'd be making millions of dollars every like day. Like holy crap. Well, I can't be an entity because Korn is technically like a band or an entity because like bands are entities like because like you include their merch because that's their profit. You include like the CD, whatever. Move on to my other videos, I guess.